Do you know the former lawman, Chris Madsen? Welcome to this video on Chris Madsen, an American outlaw and lawman who lived in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Born in Denmark in 1851, Madsen immigrated to the United States in the 1870s and worked as a cowboy in Texas. However, he eventually turned to a life of crime and became known for his association with the Wild Bunch, a group of outlaws led by Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Despite his criminal activities, Madsen eventually left the Wild Bunch and became a law enforcement officer. He worked as a deputy U.S. Marshal and played a key role in tracking down and capturing several members of the Wild Bunch, including Kid Curry and Sundance Kid. This unique background as both a criminal and a lawman makes Chris Madsen a fascinating figure in American history, and in this video, we'll explore his life and legacy in more detail. Early life of Chris Madsen. Chris Madsen was born in Denmark in 1851 and grew up on a farm. He immigrated to the United States in the 1870s, seeking adventure and opportunity in the American West. Madsen initially worked as a cowboy in Texas, where he gained a reputation as a skilled horseman and marksman. However, Madsen's life took a turn when he became involved in criminal activity. He began rustling cattle and stealing horses, and eventually turned to more serious crimes such as bank and train robberies. In the late 1890s, Madsen joined the Wild Bunch, a group of outlaws led by Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. As a member of the Wild Bunch, Madsen participated in several high-profile bank and train robberies across the American West. He was known for his sharpshooting skills and his ability to stay calm under pressure. However, Madsen's criminal activities eventually caught up with him, and he was forced to flee the country to avoid arrest. Despite his involvement with the Wild Bunch, Madsen was also known for his code of honor and his respect for fellow outlaws. He was a skilled tracker and reportedly helped members of the Wild Bunch evade law enforcement on several occasions. Madsen's complex character and his dual roles as both an outlaw and a lawman make him a fascinating figure in American history. How Chris Madsen became a lawman. Madsen's decision to leave the Wild Bunch and become a lawman was likely influenced by several factors, including his desire to avoid capture and his growing disillusionment with a life of crime. In the early 1900s, Madsen returned to the United States and turned himself in to the authorities. Madsen was given the opportunity to work as a deputy U.S. Marshal, using his knowledge of the criminal underworld to help track down and capture members of the Wild Bunch. Madsen was a skilled tracker and marksman, and he played a key role in several high-profile arrests. One of Madsen's most notable achievements as a lawman was his capture of Kid Curry, a notorious outlaw and member of the Wild Bunch. Madsen tracked Curry for several months, finally apprehending him in 1903 after a shootout in Colorado. The capture of Curry was a significant blow to the Wild Bunch and helped to bring an end to their reign of terror. Madsen also played a role in the pursuit of the Sundance Kid, another member of the Wild Bunch. While he was not directly involved in Sundance Kid's capture, Madsen provided valuable information and intelligence to law enforcement officials who were pursuing him. Madsen's work as a lawman was respected by his peers and helped to cement his legacy as a complex and fascinating figure in American history. His ability to move between the worlds of crime and law enforcement was a testament to his intelligence, bravery, and resourcefulness. Chris Madsen's legacy. Chris Madsen's legacy is a complex one, shaped by his dual roles as both an outlaw and a lawman. Madsen's work as a member of the Wild Bunch undoubtedly had a significant impact on the American West, helping to shape the region's reputation for lawlessness and danger. However, Madsen's later work as a lawman also had a significant impact, helping to bring an end to the Wild Bunch and restore law and order to the region. Madsen's work as a lawman was marked by his dedication and his willingness to take risks in order to capture criminals. His legacy helped to establish the role of law enforcement in the American West, and his work as a deputy U.S. Marshal helped to pave the way for future law enforcement efforts in the region. Madsen's place in popular culture is also significant. He has been portrayed in a number of films and other media, including the 1969 film, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, where he was played by actor Ted Cassidy. Madsen has also been the subject of several books and documentaries, and his legacy continues to be a subject of interest and fascination for many people. In many ways, Madsen's legacy is a testament to the complexity of American history and the ways in which individuals can move between different roles and identities. His life as both an outlaw and a lawman is a reminder of the importance of understanding the full range of experiences and perspectives that make up the American story. Facts about Chris Madsen. 1. Madsen was known for his impressive marksmanship skills, and he once won a shooting contest by hitting a dime at a distance of 90 feet. 2. While he was a member of the Wild Bunch, Madsen earned a reputation as a skilled horse thief and often stole horses to use in robberies. 3. Madsen was known for his bravery and quick thinking. 3. During one shootout with law enforcement officials, he used a dead body as a shield to protect himself from gunfire. 4. Madsen had a distinctive appearance, with a bushy red beard and piercing blue eyes. 4. This made him a memorable figure in the Wild West, and he was often described as a ginger giant by those who knew him. 5. Madsen's life has inspired several works of fiction, including the novel, The Last Outlaw, by Earl W. Bascom and the film, The Great Northfield, Minnesota Raid, in which he was portrayed by actor Robert Duvall. 6. Madsen was a polyglot and spoke several languages, including Danish, German, and English. In summary, Chris Madsen was a Danish immigrant who worked as a cowboy in Texas before turning to a life of crime as a member of the Wild Bunch, a notorious group of outlaws. However, Madsen eventually left the Wild Bunch and became a lawman, working as a deputy U.S. Marshal and helping to bring members of the Wild Bunch to justice. Madsen's legacy is a complex one, shaped by his dual roles as both an outlaw and a lawman. His work helped to establish the role of law enforcement in the American West and played a significant role in bringing an end to the Wild Bunch. In conclusion, Chris Madsen's life and career offer a fascinating glimpse into the history of the American West and the ways in which individuals can move between different roles and identities. Viewers are encouraged to learn more about Madsen and the history of the Wild Bunch and law enforcement in the region, as these topics offer a rich and complex perspective on American history. Thanks for watching, subscribe and stay tuned for more stories about outlaws.